A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. John Gray gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
In now, Gary Cox. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, Joe Mauer is still a guy you have to be careful with. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ball 1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. Vargas is right there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Alonso Abreu gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Brett Gardner.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Stepping in, Leury Garcia, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Digging in, Hunter Morris. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner and set up behind the plate. Rusty Valentine as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty. Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, number 3, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
So here's Joe Mauer. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Jimenez is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left. Garcia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is under it. 1 down.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
At the plate, Diego Vargas. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Michael Taylor, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Digging in, David Lee. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one.
Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here it comes on 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Altuve is retired, 2 down now. Here's Albert now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
1 strike to Pujols. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Misses, ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. He'll get it into second, and he's safe.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he rips it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Jimenez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box, Derek Chung, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, number 45. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mike Trout.
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And Trout has himself a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Man, that's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a good pitch like that and he still gets a base hit.
Right,
Sometimes you just got to
8,
tip your cap.
Michael Lee.
In now, Michael Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now hit sharply on the ground. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. One and two. Here it comes. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. Two and one to the left-handed hitting Mauer. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there and he makes the catch for the out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious gas. Digging in to try it again, Alejandro De Aza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor moves over, and that's the third out. 2 left for the Astros. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's Brett Gardner now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee into shallow left, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Leury Garcia.
Striding in once again, Leury Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
stepping into the box, Hunter Morris. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. And And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Ready for another chance. David Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here comes the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Standing in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Pitch on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Albert now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One strike to Pujols. Fouled back. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Halfway home, still no score. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in, Diego Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So stepping in, A.J. Jimenez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Vargas comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding in once again, Michael Lee. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner back safely. First pitch on its way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1-0 pitch on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hit out towards second. Speared on the dive. Hey now.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the 4th wide one now, so Mauer won't get the chance as they issue him the free pass.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready for another chance? Alejandro De Aza. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here comes the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here it comes on 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Ready once again, David Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Vargas is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Derek Chung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Derek Chung.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Altuve. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working 45. On a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in, number 45 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. That's a ball 2. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he lays off again, ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mauer has it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. number
attention,
52 is on, and he'll
Now
take
pitching
over
for
on
the
the
Blue
mound
Jays.
in relief.
Number 52.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll match
Leading
up
off
with
for
a
the
new
Astros.
pitcher to begin their half
Second
of the
baseman,
seventh.
Jose Altuve.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another shot now. Albert Pujols. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0 home now to Albert. A high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Left fielder.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they missed with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping up now, Michael Lee. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Digging in now, number 3. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
And that misses for ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
The 1-0 now to Mauer. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. Swinging on 3-0, but this is chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Alejandro De Aza.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Taylor racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, shortstop, David Lee.
So digging in now, David Lee. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's set, and the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded on to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Astros 6, the Jays 0. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Leury Garcia.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's thrown over 60% first pitch fastballs to guys. To be as deep in the game as he is, you would think that percentage would be higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Lee is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Hunter Morris. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
That's ball 2.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Blue Jays go down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Lester Oliveros enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit 49. Right where it is.
Lester Oliveros.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jose Altuve.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one high fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slapped it the other way for a hit. Here's Albert now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. On Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Off speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. A look here at our starter comparison, and again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now batting, Michael Lee. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on you.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 7-0. Now at the plate, Diego Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Diego Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Taylor.
Into the box, Michael Taylor, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trout coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher number 8, A.J. Jimenez.
At the plate, A.J. Jimenez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
1-0 pitch on the way. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Derek Chung.
Striding in, Derek Chung. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 0-1 on its way. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
This is line to left. Cox is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 45.
So stepping in, number 45. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Second and third, 2 away. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lee over to his right, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Into the box now, number 3. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Into the windup and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So here's Joe Mauer.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in, David Lee, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Jose Altuve would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Albert Pujols would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping in, Gary Cox, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's the Astros 9, the Jays nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one. He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 0-2. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Morris. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. totally dominant in this one.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Alonso Abreu hangs win number 11 on his line, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Number 52 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.